hits for myself and Soulja Boy. He in the building, I got all his paperwork. I check out everything that's going on with him. Virally, definitely, you're number one right now. You know that? You're.
The name is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Could be anyone.
Whoa. That's
Could be
Meek.
anyone.
That's Meek. They had a recording of Meek and Diddy
Making love?
I don't know if it was love.
Are we sure it wasn't making love?
It
There wasn't like a gentleman's courtship. There wasn't.
He always keeps those receipts locked and loaded to back up every wild thing he says. Word out there on the block is that 50 got solid proof, real evidence that Soulja Boy was sliding into Diddy's famous all-white parties. And that's not even the craziest part. See, everyone who really knows how those nights go down knows there's the Diddy party, then there's the after party, and then the secret after party, where things really get wild. The word going around is that Soulja didn't just pop up at one.
I'll put you in one of the movies. I need a crackhead for the new scary. I need a crack and a meth head all mixed together. You're perfect. I need someone that looks like a wet Muppet. That's what I am. I need crack and meth together. I need creth together. I want someone to look like they'll sell your car, rob you, and suck your all at the same time. Soulja Boy.
He was showing face at a few of those deep late night ones too. But before we go too far, let's rewind this messy timeline. It all kicked off when Soulja Boy started clowning Meek Mill right after Diddy's first arrest back in early 2024. But funny enough, the original beef wasn't even with Meek. It was between Soulja and 21 Savage. Soulja jumped online talking reckless, saying he was gonna smoke 21. That's when Meek decided to step in, posting, "Soulja, if you say you're gonna smoke somebody and they see you and actually smoke you, it's self-defense. You losing touch with reality for some likes and clout. Insane." That's when things went from petty to downright messy.
You up everything you did with Soulja Boy. Who is that? Being used as a dog whistle against DDG. All of this is getting real suspicious.
Soulja fired back with a shocking jab, saying, "Didn't Diddy F you in the behind?" And this popped off right after that mysterious leaked clip. You know, the one with a man grunting in the background, supposedly in a situation with Diddy. The internet exploded. People started whispering that the voice in that audio sounded way too familiar, and suddenly all eyes were on Meek. To make things look even more suspicious, folks remembered how Meek and Diddy had been seen kicking it hard back then, matching fits, cozy energy at events, acting real tight like there was more to the story. Then came Lil Rod, real name Rodney T, and that's when things really started heating up. He jumped in spilling more wild tea, claiming Diddy and Meek had something going on behind the scenes. And if that wasn't enough to shake things up, Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, started echoing those same claims too.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait, You didn't hear this? No! Are you?
It was like everyone who'd ever been close to Diddy suddenly had a story to tell. That brings us right back to that unforgettable old clip. Yeah, that one. Meek Mill lounging by the pool with Diddy, looking a little too relaxed for a simple business meeting. Fans instantly labeled that video suspicious, saying Meek looked like he was cooling off after spending time with Diddy. Then Diddy drops that line, "You deserve it, you put in that work," and boom, the internet went into full meltdown mode. Everyone started wondering what was really happening between those two. So when Soulja Boy began dissing Meek online, it wasn't just some random shade. He was digging up that exact clip and all the chaos that came with it. He knew that video had the streets buzzing, and he made sure to stir the pot even more. But here's where the story takes a wild turn. Turns out, Soulja might have been tangled in the same type of drama he was mocking Meek for. Not many people remember this, but back in the day, Soulja Boy allegedly had a short business connection with Diddy. Word around the industry was that Diddy wanted to sign him to his label, but for some mysterious reason, the deal suddenly fell apart. Still, that didn't stop them from being seen together. People close to the situation claimed they were hanging out heavy, not just in the studio, but in the mix at Diddy's late-night spots too. Soulja was deep into the party life back then, surrounded by temptation, and whispers started flying that Diddy was keeping him close with promises of wild indulgences. Soon, the rumor mill spun out of control. Folks were saying Soulja was always around Diddy, like he couldn't move without him. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any more explosive, boom, Jaguar Wright jumped into the chaos with one of her infamous rants.
Hate him to say that. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not true, bro. I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing against nobody and what they do. You feel me? But I don't rock like that. Okay? All right. Zone 1, man. I'm calm, man. Meek Mill, we know you paid that. We know you paid him, Meek Mill. We know you paid him. Y'all got me we know. I got me. Hell nah, boy, y'all got...
Claiming she actually saw an explicit video of Diddy and Soulja Boy together. The internet couldn't handle it. Everyone was losing their minds trying to figure out if she was telling the truth or just chasing clout. Things were starting to look real suspicious, and that's when the whole situation straight up exploded again. Nobody knew what to believe anymore, but one thing was clear: everybody was talking. Jaguar Wright's wild claims didn't stop with Soulja Boy either. She went even further, saying Diddy and Meek Mill had a secret thing going on. And get this, she claimed it all happened while Meek Mill was still with Nicki Minaj. The internet lost its mind over that one. But Jaguar didn't stop there. She dropped an even crazier detail. She said Nicki was the one who supposedly filmed that explicit video everyone's been whispering about. That claim alone sent social media into total chaos. People couldn't tell if she was exposing real Hollywood secrets or just adding fuel to an already blazing fire. And just when you thought it couldn't get any wilder, boom, out of nowhere, a white guy named William the Baddest, or as some call him, William the Bats, showed up on Tasha K's podcast with his own shocking story. He claimed that he and Soulja Boy had a little moment together. According to William, Soulja had a certain unforgettable trait about him, and the whole thing left William feeling uneasy afterward. He said once Soulja sobered up, he got scared things might turn ugly real fast.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. Because I do.
You said what?
Oh, I said I do.
William went on to say that most of these so-called encounters happened when everyone was under the influence, and when the high wore off, things could flip in an instant. He described seeing people wake up the next day confused, embarrassed, and angry over what went down. The tension and regret in those situations were enough to make anyone nervous. Of course, Soulja Boy wasn't about to let that kind of story slide, not for a second. He hit the internet furious, firing off posts and denying every single word of it. He called the whole story fake and claimed it was a total setup. But here's where it got even messier.
That makes it different. It goes to the left.
Okay.
Like Tasha said, it's long and it goes to the left.
Oh, okay. So it's got a curve.
Yeah, to the left.
To the left, everything.
But I gotta be serious.
Look, he was like Beyonce. His inner Beyonce about to come out.
It was, but
go ahead,
Tasha,
yes.
like I did it. I was like shaking. Like, if I do this, is he gonna hurt me?
Yeah.
Because in my community, you could be with a rapper or a straight guy like that, or a hood ass Crip or Blood, right? I've been there and done that. Whenever they come to their sense of hold up, what the fuck? Like, that's what happens. And
Soulja said it was Meek Mill behind the entire thing. He accused Meek of paying William the Baddest to hop online and lie about being intimate with him. That's a major accusation, and it sent the rumor mill spinning out of control like never before. For the longest time, Soulja Boy's been standing firm on his story, swearing that everyone calling him out is lying and just chasing clout off his name.
Mills Well, he said a Philly rapper. You understand? And it was redacted in the paperwork to that because first of all, it had Meek Mills, it had Stevie J, they had redacted their names, and they had Usher, and they redacted their names and just said a performer of the Super Bowl and a Philly rapper. Everybody kind of knew back in the day that Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly.
All that brings us right back to that old clip everyone remembers. Meek Mill chilling by the pool with Diddy, looking way too comfortable for it to just be business. Fans instantly...
He's been brushing it all off like it's no big deal, claiming people just want attention. But now, word on the street says there's nowhere left for him to hide. Apparently, 50 Cent is on his trail. And you know when 50 gets involved, things get serious fast. Reports say 50's been out here spilling major tea, confirming that yes, Soulja Boy did have a little something going on with Diddy before Diddy got locked up. And you already know how 50 moves. When he talks, he comes with receipts. Insiders are saying he's got real proof tucked away, ready to drop at any moment. For a while now, Soulja's been running his mouth non-stop, coming for anyone who breathes just to stay in the spotlight. He's been stirring chaos, starting random beefs, and tossing out harsh insults like he's untouchable. But rumor has it, that's exactly what pushed 50 to finally clap back and expose the truth. Word is, 50's upcoming documentary about Diddy has a segment that dives deep into Soulja Boy's real connection to everything that's been going on. People who've gotten a sneak peek are saying the footage and details he's got are wild, like the kind of stuff that can't just be talked away or denied. It's looking like Soulja's whole image might take a serious hit when that drops. Online reactions are going insane too. One comment that blew up said, "Soulja Boy being homophobic, even though this photo looks like it was taken straight out of a GIF video, is crazy." Another person added, "That's why when Nicki Minaj asked him on FaceTime about rappers being on the down low, he got all nervous and started yelling." People can't stop talking, and the internet's already waiting for 50 to make his next move. Everyone knows, once 50 starts talking, somebody's reputation is about to crumble, no doubt about it. It's looking like all that shade Soulja's been throwing might be spinning right back around on him, and this time, 50's not playing games. When Nicki hit him with that slick line, "We don't know nothing about that," and she fired back with, "'Cause I do," the look on her face said everything. After that moment, it all started clicking for fans, like puzzle pieces finally snapping into place. People online couldn't help but read between the lines. When she said, "I do," it hit different, like she knew something the rest of us didn't. And then the conversation started blowing up. Folks saying that when a man constantly throws shade at people for not being straight, especially when they've done nothing to him, that says a lot. That kind of hate comes from deep inside, a sign he's battling his own reflection and can't stand what he sees. You can't hide that kind of energy. It shows loud and clear. So now, the question everybody's asking is 50 Cent just trolling Soulja Boy for laughs like he's done to other celebs before? Or could there actually be some truth hiding behind all these wild claims? The streets are watching, the fans are guessing, and nobody's ready to look away. What do you think? Drop your thoughts down below in the comments. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next drop. Hit that share button too. Let your crew know what's really going down.